Hey, hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris, and every day I do a vlog. Yeah, and I'm doing it for 1,000 days. So if you're not subscribed, a subscribe would be absolutely awesome. So thank you so much in advance. And every day I do a different subject. I talk about something completely different. And today, well, I'm out with my sister and our dogs, and we're taking them for a lovely walk on what is a lovely winter's evening. We both finished our respective jobs, and we like to sort of team up because, well, my sister is my sister and I'm her brother after all. So she's got two dogs, one very dinky one, a little Yorkie, and the other one is called Patch. He's a mixed breed, if you like. And there's Buzz, which you know very well. He's my cockapoo and he bosses me around. And he loves me to get out and have a walk around. Now, we walked around in an area called the Barbican. Just look at this. It's absolutely stunning. What a gorgeous night to walk around. It was cold. I still had my furry hat on. As you know, I haven't got any hair. And I always joke that I've lost my hair, but I've kept my good looks. So thank goodness for that. But this view really is stunning. And it's not going to be far away from where I'm going to be living. So I can easily leave the place where I'm at, when I move in, of course, and just come out with Buzz and walk around. This building to my right, that's my sister coming into view, but this building on my right is the National Marine Aquarium. And as it would suggest, it's got lots of marine life in there. And you can learn a lot about the local waters, if you like, and see the local creatures. It's fantastic. It's well worth a visit. And as we walk down here, there are some lock gates that obviously keep the tide in for the boats that you'll see in a minute on the right-hand side. I'm still stunned at how gorgeous this cloud was and the sun as it was just disappearing over the horizon. Now, I've been to this place 1,000 times, and as I've said, collectively it's known as the Barbican area of Plymouth. Yeah. It is well worth a visit, and this is the cobbled streets, and just in front to the right there you can see the Mayflower Steps, from where the Pilgrim Fathers, obviously after stopping off here, setting sail then for their final journey across the Atlantic to North America. That's my sister again back in the view. That's her new red hat, by the way. So she was trying it out and obviously enjoying it. So that's us looking out over towards the sea. And in the distance there, you may see an island. It's called Drake's Island. And this is the view of the boats looking out towards the Barbican on the opposite side. And there's just something about the disappearing sun and the light starting to come on and the coolness and coldness of the air with only just a couple of clouds around. It's just beautiful, really is. This time of year, not many tourists, not many things going on, but it's nice to have the streets to yourself. It's nice to have this ancient area to yourself. I say ancient, I think the first dwelling was built here in 1584. And of course, we continued our walk. We really were heading up towards what's called the Plymouth Hoe. Now, I know I'm not being facetious when I say the word hoe. It means high vantage point, H-O-E. And that's us walking along, observing the boats, and just really enjoying what winter really is giving us at the moment. And of course, in the peak of summer, it's really warm. People are having ice creams and they're around up until, I would say, 10, 11 o'clock at night. The bars are open, the restaurants, and it's just a lovely feeling down here. There's a real community here as well, and mix that up with tourists, and it's great. So we're continuing our journey up around towards Plymouth Hoe, and you can see that sunset just in front of us. Now, as you know, if you followed me for a while, especially on my Instagram at Snapper Urban, you'll know I love filming sunrises and sunsets. For me, they just light my soul, and it's just so special. So just as I'm walking around here, that building to the right is called the Citadel, and it's where the Royal Marines obviously operate from, and they've been there for hundreds of years, of an absolute very long time. This wall that I'm looking over, sometimes people jump off it and straight into the sea. And there have been a few accidents and fatalities of people doing it, but still they do it. And this building in front I'm walking towards was part of the council building. It was known as the Civic Centre, and I believe they are going to turn it into a residential building. And that obviously will have people living there, and they'll be right in the centre of Plymouth, and with all that town right on their doorstep, and Plymouth Hoe obviously just to the right. It would be amazing. And yes, we still have double-decker buses here in Plymouth. They're just really typically British, and I'm sure a lot of people really look forward to coming to the UK and obviously still seeing these wonderful, beautiful buses driving around. It is nice. And again, that's my sister and I walking the dogs through the town centre. Now, this was late night shopping on a Thursday. It's the only night of the week they have late night shopping, which I believe it stays open until about 9 p.m, 2100 hours. And the dogs are, by the way, still loving this. And because it's February, it's not many people around. And you can take your time looking into the shop windows. And there's some amazing shops there. But this was a lovely winter's evening walk with our dogs and my sister. It was great. It was a 3-mile round walk. So the dogs, I don't think you can ever tire dogs out, can you? But we certainly gave it a real good go. It wasn't long though before we were on a return journey, walking back through the centre of town and heading towards my sister's home address. It wasn't long, so I thought I'd show you this very quick trip. Thanks so much for following. I really appreciate it. And a subscribe would be awesome. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.